Morning everyone. It's Friday, just on my way down to the shop. Currently 7:22. We've got blue skies and pink skies and it's looking very lovely this morning. Still very cold. We had -2 last night and the car's still hunting. So a couple of things to say. Firstly, I never cried at the birth of any of my children. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I just don't. I'm quite a cold person when it comes to emotion. But honestly, reading all your comments last night, do you know what? You nearly had me tearing up. A few phone calls from friends to check that I'm okay and ask things, questions. You know, Jono, thank you for ringing Bud, Jamie, everyone that got involved on the YouTube. Guys, thank you very much. It really means a lot reading everything. It's difficult. It's really difficult. Obviously, having kids makes it worse because you think about the what ifs, not the nows. So yeah, you really cheered me up last night reading all of that, so thank you very much for your very kind input. On another note, Jason phoned me yesterday. So Apollo, the people that are fixing my car, apparently went round to a different wrap shop yesterday, as in sticker wraps, to inquire about the black bumper protector that I've got on the back of my bumper, or did have on the back of my bumper, to redo it. And obviously Jason said no, it wasn't us, it was Ollie at the road at the Aura Signs that did it, Signs and Graphics. So they went up there. Now Ollie's kind of probably like me, he's got an eye for detail, and he'd basically mentioned to Jason, he phoned Apollo and said, have you actually repaired anything, because it looks like you've just painted over the damage. And obviously he doesn't want to do the sticker twice. So I've got a funny feeling today I'm going to get a phone call to go and look at my van. Jason has already sent me a photo of the back of it because he works just around the corner from it. The tow cables for the tow bar are hanging down, which is not acceptable. But for Ollie to ask if they've actually repaired anything, and rather than just painting over damage, we're going to have a problem. We are going to have a big problem. So it was in their interest to do the repair to save themselves money, because LV is like their sponsored body shop, it's their insurance company. And I get the fact that they want to save money in doing it in-house, which is why they were so quick to jump on the claim and go, our guys admitted responsibility, let us deal with your claim. Tell your insurance company you've had an accident, but we'll deal with it, and go from there. I get that they want to get it done and sorted quickly, but obviously it's been a bit of a rigmarole from day one. Now, the gentleman who quoted the car originally to be repaired, he kind of went a bit more than the boss did. He looked around the car properly and whatnot, and then obviously his son went ill, so he went off work with his work camera, and the images got, you know, taken away from work, so my van was not booked in quickly. Now that aside, you know, kids are way more important than my vehicle, so I do not have an issue with that at all. But obviously it's taken a little while to sort my van out, right? But obviously his kids come first, and I don't mind that at all. I'd do the same, right? But what I won't stand for is them trying to short my repair in saving themselves some money by doing a cheap, shitty job that I'm supposed to come and accept. So in speaking with Furry last night, by law, they have one chance to rectify their fix. So for somebody like Ollie to pick it up and say that he thinks that it just is not done at all, just painted, is a problem, a real problem, which means they've not done anything properly. So we're going to have a look at the van. I'm guessing they're going to ring me today. I'm going to go and see what's what with the van, and I'm probably going to be telling them, no, I refuse to pick it up because it's so bad. Then they've got to go back to the insurance company and explain why I've still got this on hire, yada yada yada. It goes on. But yeah, kind of not what I wanted to hear yesterday when Jace phoned me and just sort of said, give you a heads up just to be sure that Ollie's looked at your vehicle and thinks that it's bad. So that's never good. That's never good. Anyway, it's Friday. If you work five days a week, Monday to Friday, then today is your weekend. It's the last day of work, so happy days for you. Obviously I've got one more to go. Wifey is in with me this morning because we've got another viewing of the house. We've had offers. We've got a couple, I can't really say too much, but we've had a couple that have basically, they're at their limit of their mortgage allowance, and they went in low and we said no, and they've gone higher and higher and higher. Their lowest basically limit is still not what we want for our house. We need a bit more, and we think it's worth a bit more, so we're holding out. We've got a different couple coming today that reportedly were looking at bigger, more expensive properties. So if they like it, then we've got ways to move forward with people with a bit more money. If not, we can do this kind of, it's like a bringing down the ladder kind of thing. So obviously house prices since we first sold our house have dropped massively, and our offer in on the Rawton house that we like, the high street, that's still quite, you know, it's still at that peak level before the house drop. So technically, as far as like estate agents go, we can kind of bring down the ladder that steps down that deficit all the way up from the top all the way down to make everyone affordable, to make that chain move. So that's another option. So there's lots going on, lots of exciting stuff, but it may be that we've got, you know, 2 people interested in the house at least, 1 definite, 1 potential, but we just need to see what we can do about this money situation because we need a little more. But other than that, I'm obviously going to get breakfast. I will come back to you in a bit. Happy Friday, everyone. Big thank you for the support. It means the world, really does. Choke me up, really choke me up. I'll see you soon. Right then, dudes, as suspected, the body shop have just called and said that my van is done. It's passed quality inspection, which I find quite funny. So we're going to go and see it, see what they've done, have a little nose at it, go from there. Back to the shop. Ollie was not joking, right? I've just had a funny conversation with him on the phone actually. What they're basically saying and claiming is that they're saying that the rear quarter panel is full of filler from a previous accident. Tailgate doesn't line up, plastic panels don't line up, bumper doesn't line up, exhaust is loose, tow bar has not changed. Like, they've literally just done the bare minimum that they could, and it looks absolutely horrific. The biggest joke in the world. So I've basically refused delivery of the vehicle and said that it's not acceptable at all. And it's just past my missus in the cube. Yeah, so I've been and had a look at the vehicle. It's an absolute mess. There's no way I'm accepting that. They can poke it up their ass if they think I'm going to take that. Ollie was right, completely right. The vehicle's a shambles. They've got it, and they're going to send an assessor out from the insurance company to look at it, because I'm not certainly taking it like that. They got 1 chance to fix it, and if not, I'm taking the thing to Merck and dropping it off, and they get charged 5 times as much. Happy days. Thanks, LV. Morning, everyone. Saturday, 8:11. A bit overcast, but we have got some blue skies in the distance. The sun's just trying to come up. So what to tell you? Well, today we've got a Vauxhall Insignia booked in. It's having a head unit and face kit, Pioneer 160. 60. Then we have a Vauxhall Astra for some lads to have some flush mount colour coded parking sensors fitted, and then whatever else turns up. Had a rather funny conversation yesterday with the insurance company, basically saying I regretted my decision to let them look after the accident and repair damage. The photos, Jesus Christ, what a joke. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable how they actually think that's going to pass any kind of inspection from me. And even looking at the vehicle, I'm still in disbelief that they actually looked at it and was like, yeah, this is acceptable, this can go out, because nothing lined up, nothing fitted. Yeah, it's kind of like me doing my job and leaving a radio hanging out the dash and the face kit's not working properly, the leads don't work and the microphone's fallen off, and going, yeah, that's good enough, see you later, thanks very much, you know. And I'm sure the insurance company are paying them a pretty penny to fix my car, clearly on a shoestring budget. Idiots. Anyway, gonna get some breakfast. What are we feeling like today? Might do a sausage and egg McMuffin, you know. I feel it's like a McDonald's day. Bit of shit to start the day. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Still reading through the comments of everyone. The support is just amazing. I can't say more, guys, than that, other than just reading the comments, and it really does help. Weird situation I've never been in before, and I kind of understand the mindset, how other people feel, where you're just lost, you just don't know what to do, and that's how I felt for the past sort of 2 or 3 days. It's just completely like, what the actual but we have to keep going, we have to carry on, we have to stay positive. Running, guys, it's our first one today, Vauxhall Insignia. Obviously we've got fascia kit to change on this, so this section here comes out. We have an interface that deals with the dash and the binnacle, but yeah, this is a fun one to take out. You've basically got to start down here, remove this trim, then this one comes out, this one comes out, and then you get access to the bolts and stuff behind it, and then all this piece here comes out. That's got to pop up. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that's our first one today. Looks like this. We're gonna strip it out. See you in a bit. Right then, dudes. Right, Vauxhall's done. Little adjustment on the screen, little adjustment on the lead, little adjustment with my saw, and this is what we've ended up with. I can set this logo to say Opel, Vauxhall or Connects 2. Obviously I prefer the Vauxhall logo for this one. Face kit's in, swap over 2 buttons, swap over the climate control. Steering control buttons all work. And basically if I press and hold the source button for any length of time, it then switches this over to the car's menu, so I can switch through stuff with the car. DAB aerial, microphone in the middle, USB in the glove box as standard. Old radio and stuff is out. My Astra's just turned up. So we're gonna now tidy up, clear the stuff off the floor, and then crack on with another. We've got to do flush mount color-coded parking sensors on the Astra. That's our next job. But we'll kind of get this one out first. It looks all right, doesn't it? Yes. See you in a bit, dudes. Right then, dudes. We're back at it. So the Astra's in now. We have our parking sensors here, flush mounted. Obviously they're color-coded, ready to go. Just letting the paint dry. I've not filmed this because you've seen me do it before. So we've got our bumper off. And here is our bumper. We've cleaned up the areas where the parking sensors are going to mount. Our four little holes. We'll stick the sensors in, set the dip, the poke, if you will, and then silicone around them to give them a bit more strength. Build our bumper loom, basically run it through, yay grommet, into the car, wire it to the reverse feed, add the beeper, job done. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon. What the fuck? I was right, everyone, Astra's done. So, color-coded sensors. There you go, it's found me already, look. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Beepers up in the parcel shelf. On and off with reverse. That's it, job done. Get a pic for the gram, give the customer a call, tell him it's ready. We got insignia done, that's ready to be picked up. And then if I do that, it will shut up. That's it, finished. Right, it's 12:20. John has just hit me up. I'm sure he'll be down soon once he's done his weekly shopping, food shopping. I'll see you in a bit, bye. Guys, Saturday's done. I'm shutting up shop early. It's 4 o'clock. I've just had my 2 pals over. John and Dom, they come to check if I'm all right. It's been nice to see them. More support from your friends. It's good. And Neil come in the other day as well. So it's lovely to see people caring about me and you guys, of course, obviously. But that's it. Saturday's finished. I don't think there's anything happening tonight. I've got to get back to a load of people about some work and jobs and stuff. But everything's picked up. Everyone's happy. This is what we want. So I'm going to get my ass home, cut up a video for you lot. It'll be a menage over a couple of days. And I'll see you bright and early Monday for some more fun and games. If anything happens over the weekend, I will keep in touch. If not, see you then. Have a good evening. Keep safe. See you soon. Bye.